tonight. We have lots to celebrate. We've had lots of fun together. We are giving out awards and fun certificates. We've got songs that people are going to be dancing up to here. We've got lots of stuff that's happening. So this is really our private celebration that we're making quite public. So thank you all for being here, for all the guests. Thank you very much. But what I would like to do is to thank my partners, both my business leaders and my principals who've been on this journey. It's been an absolute privilege to be with you over the course of this year. You guys have been absolutely amazing. You'll see from the presentations how much fun we've had together, and yeah, what amazing people we meet when we work with Partners for Possibility. So, my first partnership, I need to get my songs, sorry.
I'm not singing, I've got the worst singing voice.
Okay, so, now it's going back onto the screen. I need to give you more awards.
I've never won a gold medal. We didn't know we won one. Look at him, how smart he looks now with that on. Okay.
So, before you start, so I chose the song for this particular partnership because they were the cool kids. Puppy was voted best dressed, always. He was dressed. He's also the selfie king. And this partnership, they just from the beginning, from day one, they just hit it off, and it was like they just rode off into the sunset together. Puppy opened his school, made Lee part of the school. Lee embraced that with her whole heart. She's just got a beautiful heart. Was in there as part of the school. It was absolutely amazing. This was a model partnership. So they were the ones that everyone was looking at going, oh, I think we need to be like them. You know, they were the role models. So thank you guys. So, you guys win the Cool Kids Award.
I've never won that either.
Oh my gosh, okay, we're good. And while, there we go. And I'm going to give you your PFP certificates as well.
Thank you.
That is for completing the program.
Do you need another photograph? No.
Am I going to be with you guys?
We'll do it afterwards, okay.
Hold on, they want to picture there.
I can't see with this
Do you want
light.
me to hold your things for you? Okay. Okay, so you're going to work your thing. Just...
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is quite an honor this evening to be standing before you. And next to me stands a dynamic lady, a lady that came to our school and just brought positive energy. They are troughs from Johannesburg. Give us a
Can you all hear me? Because I hate talking into it. Oh, good. You can hold that. I'm a big mouth. Okay. So I just wanted to introduce you to Papi, a principal from Tembisa West Secondary School. He's the most incredible human being in terms of what he does. He really is a hero in terms of his passion for education, the way he strives to do so well and such dire, is what I can say, circumstances in terms of the school. And he's just a phenomenal human being, and we just clicked from day one. I can go to the school, we can walk around, and it really feels part of me. So thank you for what you've done. I think we're just so lucky. You know, it took me an hour to find him, 11 minutes to get back, once I realized where Tembisa was. And it's not ending. I eventually phoned Dina and said, you come and fetch me. I'm at the BP garage. I don't know where I'm driving.
All right.
So,
And we go by the name.
Papi. So that's us. So I think that's just indicative of what our relationship is all about. Okay. So I'm going to talk a little bit. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to our incredible circle. From these photographs, you can see why we say Papi's the selfie king, and because everything. He's got me in the worst photographs, the worst positions. I always look this large, and every photograph Papi's been taking. But he's recorded our journey. So I think we've been so fortunate with our circle, with Partners for Possibility, with Dina being our facilitator, and choosing to go on this program has been a phenomenal year. That's just indicative of what our circle is. It's just fun. So then I want to just chat about the school management team. I was very fortunate to meet with the team. We actually did a circle, a time to think circle, and got to know each other. So there's 11 all in all. There's a principal, there's 2 deputy principals, 8 heads of department. Did I get it right?
Yes, you did.
Oh, good.
You did quite well.
Oh, thanks. And then you can see just the fun we had getting to know each other, just explaining what the Partners for Possibility, what the partnership was about, and how it was going to work.
Right. In Tembisa West Secondary School, we go by the vision, feed the mind, free the imagination, and for academic excellence. I'm still finding my foot in the parliament, right? And as a school, we are based in the western part of Tembisa. We are a population of 1,400 learners, and we've got 43 educators, including myself. And we have a wonderful SGB. In our midst, we've got my chairperson, Mr. Robert Kumbi. A round of applause for him. Now, our school is one of those in the impoverished area, whereby our learners come from disadvantaged households. They basically come from child-headed families. We've got statistics to that effect, where it is 50% of them they are being looked after by their grandparents, and some 75% of the learners that are there, they depend entirely in our food nutrition system. So it's quite an area whereby there is a need for them to be assisted. Now with this program, we came together as a partnership to try and assist them. And the facilities, as you see there, they are a bit of a challenge at school itself. You will see that we are having mobile classes, we call them mobile classes. There's nothing mobile about it. It's just some imitation of walls that are not really well taken care of, or they use shading quite easily. And you can see that when you are inside these classes, when it's hot, it is extremely hot. And when it's cold, it is extremely cold. But education happens here. It does happen here. So those are some of our challenges. This is the inside of these classes that I'm referring to. It's not because that the learners are not looking after the furniture and so forth, but because of the wear and tear thing. This is how it gets to where it is.
So over to me. So I'm going to just share some of the amazing experiences that I've managed to share with Papi at the school. So we've got 5 minutes. So we're going to speak fast. Okay, so I don't have a problem speaking fast. So I was very fortunate to be invited to speak to the entire school on the first day of assembly, just to welcome the grade 8s, wish the grade 12s well, and Papi, they sang and there were prayers, and it was just the most amazing experience. I'd never been to a school before in Tembisa, and it was just phenomenal. So that was step 1 and my first sort of opportunity to chat to the school. I was then very fortunate at Famous Brands. We did an amazing leadership sort of program from the All Blacks and the leadership skills that they can teach. So we presented this to the grade 12s, and it's all about leaving your legacy at the school. So what were you going to do as a grade 12 to leave your mark at the school and to always leave your school in a better place? So that was an amazing experience just with all the grade 12s. We then presented, and you can see Papi takes all these photos, not me, because I'm in all of them, unfortunately. We did the same presentation to the school, all the educators at the school one afternoon. We were then invited, Papi never made it, but I think our partnership is it's just such a great partnership. We were invited to actually share our story at one of the PFP celebrations at one of the schools, so I had to do it for both of us. Then, in the middle of the year, back at assembly in the middle of winter, to wish everyone luck for their midterm, or what I used to call prelims, I'm not sure what they are anymore, but just to wish them luck, and we used that as an opportunity to speak about the environment to the kids and how we're going to protect the country and use that as a nice opportunity. And then this was very interesting, and I was very fortunate, and Papi invited me to, are you meant to speak about this?
All right. Well, we were invited here for the ethics workshop, whereby we were actually working the educators about to revive them about the code of ethics they previously said. And it was an honor to be hosting you and for you to make such a contribution on the day. On this particular day, it was our matric final
The
day,
first day of
final
final exam.
examination. Lee made sure that she come and grace the occasion. In the morning, very early at 7 o'clock, she picked up and she gave them a pep talk. Remember, she started with them in the beginning of the year. And now when they are supposed to start, and she's supposed to say something to them.
It was an amazing journey to sort of be there at the beginning, be there in the middle, and be there at the end.
Lee personal coach to this person.
So I want to tell you the story of Tembisa because it's quite a special story. So the day I arrived at the school, on the first day of assembly, during whether it was prayers or whether it was singing or whether it was Papi, I'd just hear talk, Tembisa! And I'm thinking, who is this kid? And then someone else would talk, and then someone was shouting, Tembisa! So after the assembly, I asked who it was, and apparently he was this really naughty boy. He used to tie bricks in a tree and try and trip people so that the brick fell on their head. And anyway, I happened to meet him. I wanted to meet him, so I met him sort of halfway through the year when the district were there and got to say hello. And he said, the district said no, he's in grade 12, he's doing much better. And when we had at the final day of assembly, which Papi will go into more detail, as I was leaving the school, I just yelled, "Ma'am!" And he said, "I'm doing so much better." And he passed all 8 of his prelim exams. So that was the picture of him before he wrote his exam.
Well, during our partnership, there were good things that happened in Tembisa. It was sweet and sour. We have a child called Rachel Sana. She's she's a performer. She won 30,000 rand for herself in an essay competition. And she's going to get 8 distinctions at the end of this year. The other success stories that we have, we are able to have these walkaways. They're actually helping us and also to build a shelter before these classes, the modern classes. And we also have beautiful, these are bathrooms. They're just like our home at home. We made it habitable for our kids so that when they come to school, we should find a conducive environment in. It was the best of time, it was the worst of time. Child tickets and safety. In our school, we went through that part where it was the worst of time. Whereby learners went on rampage, they destroyed the building, and at the end, who was there sitting at the principal, Mr. Slow. And this is where you see Mr. Slow wrestling with learners and with the police in trying to defend the school and the property that was there. I must mention that she was at that instance at the school as well. That morning, she started assembly, and after that, we had this incident.
So we've got 1 minute, we've got 30 seconds because we have to stop. So I'm just going to tell you what a big part of our work is we're doing a values project to try and instill values in the school children, because we believe that way we can if we can instill basic values. So we've done the outline, and that's something that we're going to be launching next year. And then that's us. So as Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Papi's doing that in his environment, so he's my hero. And just this, thank you to Partners for Possibility. This journey has been incredible. It's not ending because we're actually doing our strat session next week. So it's something that is going to keep going.
And thank you to the team, the 16 people that we are together for the whole year. Thank you so much for encouraging words and the support that we received through the year. Thank you to you.
Thank you.
I've got a special presentation coming out. Chairperson. My chairperson took it upon himself to say we want to thank this partnership. We have said we want to say thank you to you, and we also wanted to say, Dina, thank you so much.